If you let failure paralyze you, how are you going to experience success? Sometimes failure comes before success. So when you're trying to build something, you might find that the different aspects of it, you fail at it. Sometimes it could be that trying to get the right place, the ideal place you want to get, you cannot get it, and it's not available, and you feel like I failed. The money, the funds that you need to do that, to do the business, you don't have it, and because you don't have sufficient and you have just very little, you cannot really give your business that great start that it needs. Maybe it's just even getting the business going. Maybe you've been in business for a while and you need those finances to take your business to the next level, just to keep it running, and you're not getting it. So you feel as if you're failing because things are not moving in the direction that they need to go. It could even be your personal life. It could be in your job. You're doing all the right things, or at least all the right things, all the things that you think is right, but you're not getting that promotion. If you stop doing those right things, how are you going to get promoted, which is the success you are aiming for? If you stop putting in the effort in your business, how are you going to scale it up? Even when it looks like it's not going anywhere. And I tell you, I promise you, I know exactly how all of this feel. I have been through all of them. I am even going through that in my business right now. I'm in one of my businesses right now because you're trying to scale it up, but you need the finance to keep it going or scale it up. But if you give up and you throw in the towel, how are you going to experience the success? All the work that you've put in so far, they go. They're like burn up in flames. If you're just trying to get started, the groundwork that you've put in, the registering of your business, the idea, working on that idea, looking for your market, who are my ideal customers? Where am I going to locate this? Is it going to be online? Is it going to be physical? All the work, if you've started doing some marketing, whether it's a word of mouth or whatever it is, all of the work you've put in, if you stop and you never get started, guess what? All of that work is wasted. Sometimes when you give up is right when success is there by the door. You never know. Maybe success is going to happen. The success that you're aiming for is going to happen in the next hour, maybe in the next day, maybe in the next month, maybe it's even a year or 10 years from now. But you will never know if you give up. Now, I'm not talking about things that you should just stop doing because they're going nowhere. And you will always know it in your spirit. Other people around you will tell you, and it's always good to have people that you can bounce things off of, business ideas or whatever it is, and get their feedback on whether, on the possibility. Now, there are people who will discourage you. Yes. So I'm not talking about those people, those kind of people. Look for people who, when you tell them about an idea, you're not asking them to validate it per se, but they can give you objective feedback, whether they think, like, maybe it's not about the idea, whether it's great or not, but they talk you through how you're going to get this idea off the ground, how you're going to take the thing to the next level. They brainstorm it with you. They're not telling you don't do it or do it, because ultimately it should be your decision whether to do it or not do it. But they are looking at the possibilities with you, and when they're done going through that with you, you'll know whether it's a viable thing or not. So that's a totally different situation. But I'm talking about when you know that this is it, this is something you should be doing. It's part of your goal. It's all work towards getting your vision accomplished. If it's all there and it just seems as if you're failing now, and it's towards your purpose, but it feels like you're failing now, hang in there. Remember what your why is. Why did you start it in the first place? What is your vision in the first place? You cannot give up on that now before you get to the promised land. So hang in there. You might be failing now, but keep doing it. Keep learning, keep adapting, keep using tools at your disposal, keep using avenues at your disposal. Don't sit and get paralyzed because it's not working. Do something. And all of that doing something ultimately pays off. Doing something towards a goal, doing something towards your vision ultimately pays off. So today, work on that vision, work on that goal, get going, and guess what? It will all work out. This has been Lovelyn Bassi. See you next time. Bye.